Welcome to Cadillac Live. My name is Zane. I'm going to be your live agent today as we take a in-depth look at the all-new 2021 Cadillac Escalade, which has been redesigned from the ground up. It is absolutely stunning. Before we do that, I'm going to show you a little bit of a surprise. We do indeed have the 2021 Escalade. We also, though, have the 1999 Escalade, which is right here. And to talk a little bit about it and a little bit of the history of the Cadillac Escalade, I'm very happy and proud to invite with us here today Mr. Dave Schiavone, who is the Global Product Manager of Escalade. So, Dave, hello, welcome to you.
Hey, how you doing, Zane?
I'm doing really well.
You're doing great.
That's great. I'm happy for you to join us here. And can you even just tell us, just even philosophically, how the Escalade came to be?
Yeah, I could do that because clearly this vehicle, the model year was 1999, which has been a long time. And if you go back that far, I even had hair like you, Zane. Let me tell you about the beginning. Yes, like you. Let me tell you about the beginning, because this might come as quite the surprise. When we were talking about an Escalade, there was a lot of consternation, a lot of arguments, a lot of discussions on if we should even do one. And a lot of that was because, if you remember the context, this is the late 1990s, early 2000s, there were no SUVs. There was no segment. It hadn't been established. So at a first glance, what you ended up having was a contradiction of ideas, right? We're talking about a luxury truck. You're trying to have a vehicle that was both tough and yet smooth, rugged, and yet refined. So obviously, Cadillac made the right decision. And as they say, the rest is history.
From a stylistic standpoint, you're looking here at the unique grille. You did at that point also have the 16-inch chrome-clad aluminum alloy wheels. Look at those. You've got a 5.7-liter Vortec 5700 V8, which produces 255 horsepower, 330 pound-feet of peak torque, and it is mated to a 4-speed transmission. Top of the line, premium GM Delco AM FM cassette stereo with remote mounted CD changer and a 6-speaker Bose premium amplified audio system. And it had a full assortment of power equipment. So power windows, door locks, heated side mirrors, a security alarm, keyless entry. It really was ahead of its time. In here as well, Dave, I think I found your phone from 1999. So it's right there.
It's amazing how technology changes.
I think this is a great opportunity for us to pivot over to the redesigned 2021 Cadillac Escalade. You see the signature vertical lightings and details. It's borrowing from the Escala concept vehicle, and so I love that those concept cars are seeing their way into the lineup proper. The version that we're looking at right now is the Sport trim. So the Sport trim gives you this gorgeous black gloss mesh grille to go along with black window surrounds and black roof rails. 22-inch standard wheels, 2 engine options, a 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine with dynamic fuel management, and that engine produces 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. And I'm really happy to say that there is also this year an option for a 3-liter inline-6 turbo Duramax diesel engine producing 277 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque, and both of those engines are mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. We see here that Cadillac logo on the ground, so I can just swipe my foot underneath there to gain access to the cargo area, but I also love this. I can just press the Cadillac emblem and I gain access that way. So this is the most cargo space in Escalade ever, and it has a maximum cargo space of 121 cubic feet with all of the seats knocked down. And even with the third row up, it has a 68% increase over last year. Take a little look at that beautiful panoramic sunroof and these rear entertainment screens. These can tilt 15 degrees if you need them to, so you're not beholden on the angle of the person in front of you. You can do all sorts of great things in here. I mean, you can look at navigation here, for example, and as you guys are all discussing where you want to go, you can add a waypoint to your route, which gets sent to the driver for confirmation, and they just have to hit accept, and it gets built into the route. You're watching something here, want to share it to your friend over there, 3 fingers onto the screen, swipe across, and it'll toss that video onto that side. And with the HDMI and USB-Cs and even a 110 outlet there, you can be doing independent things. You can be playing video games on one and Chromecasting something onto the other. So this right here, the 38-inch curved OLED display screen, it is absolutely phenomenal. Now it has twice the pixel density of a 4K TV, and it is paper thin.
If you're familiar with a lot of the new vehicles out right now, big screens are getting really popular, but a lot of the competitors, it looks like they took a tablet and just smashed it into the IP. When you look at this, the integration into the IP is stunning.
This is all touchscreen, very easy to move things around if we needed to. We can change the ambient lighting. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless, they are standard equipment, and that obviously is going to come in very handy with the wireless charging pad we have right here. You can choose what you'd like to have. You can have a map in that driver information center, or I love this augmented reality camera. It gives you a live stream of the road in front of you. And if you have your turn-by-turn navigation going on while you're driving, that will overlay on top of this. It is AKG that makes the sound system for the 2021 Escalade. 19 speakers in the entry-level model, and if you go with the studio reference, you will have 36 speakers peppered throughout the vehicle. And so 36 speakers on this one compared to the 6 speakers in the 1999 version. Really fantastic. Let's pull back out here to get a nice look at it. Now the vehicle, of course, does have available magnetic ride control, and it even has a new available air ride adaptive suspension where we can raise the height or lower the height of the vehicle.
Our magnetic ride control, we're in the 4th generation, and that system is just fabulous for handling. And now when we marry that with the 4-corner air system, this air ride adaptive suspension system, that is all about comfort and isolation from the road. So with those two things, we get great handling and great comfort at the same time. This 5th generation is the most technologically advanced Escalade we've ever put out. With all the research we've done, I think this is going to keep our customers excited, and it's just beautiful, and I think a lot of people will just gather around it and just really enjoy its design and its style.
So I want to now thank all of you for spending a few minutes of your day with us here. I hope that you guys had as much fun with that as we did. I love both these vehicles, and if you would like to have a personalized tour of either of these Escalades or any of the other vehicles in the Cadillac lineup, please don't hesitate. live.cadillac.com or live.cadillac.ca, depending on what country you're in. Call in. We'll give you a personalized tour of the vehicle, and we'll be more than happy to do so.